I waited a sec to say that.
Sorry, I'm a little more paranoid than usual.
At the star again.
Thank you.
On the camera. There we go.
Yeah, I don't do the VTuber anymore, but I have Willem Dafoe up as a hopeful replacement. He's green something.
This?
I could be a green goblin if I want it to be. I'm more of a green gremlin.
The
I don't I don't I don't blow up old ladies' houses. I just talk about gender or whatnot.
Did you, oh, you did. Okay. Why don't I? Oh, because I need to start it. Because I'm
Did I
silly.
need to upload or did I need to update Fortnite by the
Well,
way?
the first thing I see is Goblin D's nuts. Did
Jesus.
you have the you? I'm pretty sure you should be fine. I don't think there was an update on Thursday.
When was the last
'Cause
time
yeah,
I played?
Lego Life would have been out on Wednesday.
No.
Or at least the patch for it would have been out on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think there was a patch yesterday. You should be good for Fortnite.
I'll take your word for it, but if not, we'll just stall with like we'll just stall again with some other random game. Pull up
Peppa Pig.
Kiwami again. It was so I got my Sony Rewind. It's so funny just seeing it be like you spent 177 hours in Fortnite. That's your #1 game. Your #2 game is Kiwami with 7.
Really? Not even Peppa Pig?
No, because Peppa Pig was 5 hours. It didn't even beat Spyro. Spyro was a full 6.
That's probably for the best.
JoJo beat it, I think, which is funny since I just opened it for a little bit.
A little bit is in more than 5 hours.
Apparently. Either that or I'm misremembering, which could totally be the case.
And it's Peppa Pig, who cares?
It ranked lower than I expected. It was at the bottom of A list. Somehow I got more trophies in Titanfall than I did Peppa Pig. Or at least again, I think
Didn't you get everything in
higher.
Peppa Pig?
Yeah, that's the weird part, because it was like, hey, you got a platinum. Neat. And I'm just like, yeah, it was in Peppa Pig. So it's admittedly a little of a low bar.
Yeah, I think we talked this, but I only played 2 games on my PS5 this year. It was it was Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Clearly, I should get a PS5 for Astrobot Game of the Year.
I'm still kind of surprised, but I'm happy.
The PS5 now has game.
Well, it had 2 games, and then it immediately lost one yesterday when they announced the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was coming to PC.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Last of Us.
Well, that was a PS4 game first.
Fair. But it has 1 game, and apparently that's all it needs.
And it's more than Xbox has, that's for sure.
But we can talk more about announcements and awards later. I'm at least glad that they apparently had an acknowledgement of the layoffs. I still don't know if that's made me back on the Game Awards train than I used to be. I don't know its stance on certain Wizard-based games or certain other industry issues. But hey, it negates my point about them only caring when Kojima's involved. For now, and because it replaced an award that also had, like, concerns with the Game Awards and also had to fall through. So, it's a bit of a mixed bag situation, but I don't know. It's a complicated, nuanced situation, and we have a plot to do, so.
Where are you?
Let's do that plot instead of... I'm next to Asael. Where are you?
Oh, I'm over near the Aetherite.
Did you want to do the other quest first, or...?
It's up to you. Right here.
I'm fine with that.
Fine with what, doing this or going over back to...
It's level 52. Did you not want to just do them in order? Like, did you not want to touch the 52 quests until 52, or did you just want to do it because it's here? And that was
I mean,
just class
we can at least grab this for now while we're over here, and then head back over to the.
Well, actually, it is at level 52. Should we do the 52 class quests? Didn't we have that?
I usually wait till we hit the first 53 one. Well, I usually wait till we hit the first story quest that's not 52. Unless we run into like a dungeon.
Did we do level 52 stuff?
Yeah, the first one you get is 50.
Right.
You met the dragon dude.
Well, yeah, did we do the one hitting level 52? Or is it
not yet? Anyway, we're right here, so we might as well pick this up. Whether we do it or not is up to...
I'm very confused, but it's your thing at the end of the day. I am just here.
Let's pick up this quest and then we'll figure things out after that, because we're right here, and if... I guess we wouldn't have to travel too far back, but either way, we're right here, so...
Ysael seems occupied with the thoughts of the Nath and their primals. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest.
Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did.
I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction.
Enough! Enough, I say! If the Nath have truly brought forth the deity from the Aether, we must face it together or watch all hopes fall apart. I'll now rest upon this primal's defeat. But, ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence?
My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchand. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most.
We would have had to gone back there no matter what, so that was the right move. Why do I sell this quest in my barns? Because it's the one that's the end of the house that did stuff at 60. It's a level 60 quest. Did you get after yesterday? I mean, you don't have to go into specifics of what happened yesterday, but...
Yesterday was a lot, and I will not get into specifics because it was a lot. But I am feeling better.
That's good.
I meant to reach out to you yesterday, but I was not.
That's fine.
Silver and I just ended up just kind of vibing.
But then you had someone to vibe with.
Yeah.
I ended up needing some.
Well, it wasn't just because it was the first person. I don't want to like devalue Silver's situation, but I had a lot of people reach out to me, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself by getting back to them all. So I picked Silver because, like, they were the one that was. They just let me exist and knew like a lot of the stuff that I was dealing with, or didn't, or was like willing to step back for stuff. But like, I still appreciate you reaching out. Maniacal also reached out. Zahn reached out. Tons of people. I'm grateful. Hell, y'all just patting in the chat last night. That really got me. So thank you for that. I am doing better though. I promise.
That's good.
I would not be streaming if I was not. Like, I had a moment yesterday where I was reminding myself, hey, back in 2022, didn't I promise exactly to not push myself to stream if I was not in the right headspace for streaming? It's just like, damn, I really should have remembered that promise sooner, but it's a good thing I remembered it now.
Yeah, I ended up accidentally...
I feel like there are other days I could have remembered to do that, but I am just like grateful that I remembered it at all, because it was was a good promise to be made. It was a good thing to make sure that both my content is where I want it to be, and that my mental health stays well treated.
I ended up accidentally over-stressing myself out last night for a variety of reasons, but thankfully I then okay, I'm just gonna play Marvel Heroes with Marvel Rivals. I did it again. Marvel Rivals with Bubdies, and that helped a lot. I ended up playing until like 1,
I hope you're doing
and then I
okay,
went to sleep.
Timothy.
Oh, thank you. At the start.
Lupard has finally found a potential partner for contact.
But around Keonta, his catch has been spinning around Tailfeather. It's almost like it's beginning to look, but a few have expressed interest in joining with her to see Makote hunt for themselves. I've taken the liberty of finding one I think might be a good match. He's a fresh arrived hunter that goes by the name of Geisel. I think we should have him a little trial hunt to see if he and our budding prodigy get along. Of course, I wouldn't be fool enough to let two greenhorns on a hunt unsupervised. That's why I need you to look after them again. How about it? Are you keen on going out hunting with her again? With any luck, she'll be having her own adventures. She'll be off having adventures on her own in no time at all. Anyway, I seen her leave the encampment just a couple of days ago, off to the southeast. You can find her. Tell her to return to camp so we can get the introduction started. Today I had the great thought of what if I tried to play Monopoly for the Game Boy. It went exactly how you would think it would. Given it is a board game video game.
The first problem was picking Monopoly in the first place. Got much better options. Go play Uno. I know that's a card game, not a board game, but it's better.
I do need to get... I don't really need the mastery for Uno anymore, but it would be fun to have the Saturn version of Uno mastered, just so it's there on my list.
A Saturn version? Jesus.
Yeah, it's based off of that. It's a port of that anime-looking Uno that you see, like they see in like.
Oh, yeah, wasn't that on like Genesis or something?
That was PS1. Yeah, Uno Deluxe. Yeah, also cheats in that game, but it's got like a bunch of weird modes. Also, it goes by fairly fast because it's still Uno. So even if it's painful, it's at least quick.
Quest marker is rude.
Yeah, it is. This is another one. Like I said, I think one of my big problems with Heavensward maps is that they really feel like they're like either overly complex or too big because they want to push you to get the flight. I feel like a lot of the maps in like Stormblood and later expansions are not as complicated, even though it's still like, hey, make sure you get flight. Oh, there you are. You were chased by 3 chocobos. It's the dog from Tekken 8. Get out of here.
I forgot the voice that I did for this character, mainly because I'm pretty sure that was the stream that someone else covered for me.
Why don't you ask? Why don't you ask them? It's not that simple.
I remember right. Oh, partner, what brings you all the way out here? Any chocobo sightings I should know about?
That sounds about right.
You mean Lupard found me a real partner? I wonder what kind of bow they use. We'll best head back to Tailfeather to start my hunting career. I keep bleeding into Southern. That's a weird accent to bleed into when you're doing.
I keep actually. You can probably hear, but every time I do my like Australian accent, I almost keep going into a Bostonian accent, and I don't know why. You can hear it occasionally. I try really hard not to, though.
Pip, 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 cheerio, all of a twist and whatnot.
Oh, Ringo.
No, that's Liverpool. I'm trying to go.
Liverpool accent.
I don't know what
yes.
region of Britain I'm going for, but it's the Cockney. Like, oh, hello, governor. What's all this then, mate?
As everyone's here, how about we all play nice and introduce ourselves? Geisel's a shy bloke. Why don't you try striking up the conversation? Well met. I'm Geisel, like the Geisel breed. I'm here to Tailfeather in hopes of making my fortune, but I didn't expect bandersnatches and dragons. But I don't plan on going home empty-handed. With Kianta as my partner, we'll catch a chocobo that'll have those snobby-ish guardians groveling at our feet. Right?
Just when I found a partner. Say, Star, how about lending us a hand just one more time? I think someone might need it. That's what I wanted to hear. There might be hope for us after all. While some other hunters were cowering in their small clothes, I've scouted a few places that are just chock full of chocobos. I'll set up a few traps to the northwest of you. Scout out your respective areas, and we'll meet back here to share our findings. I'm leading the Scottish. Remember, a slow hunter is a poor hunter. This is what happens when Xenoblade takes 1 and now possibly 2 weeks off.
You're just getting practice in 4 Xenoblade 2. That's the secret.
It would be easier if I heard more British voices then.
Do we want to talk about the Game Awards stuff now, or do we want to wait?
I guess we were just kind of vibing, going through the place.
I don't have a list up. Also, I wasn't really watching the Game Awards till like the end, so.
I'm sad it sounds like I would have liked the show for once. Though, yet again, like I said before, there's some, like, concerns still, like, pretty sure the reason why, much as it was a good thing to acknowledge the, layoffs and give that guy a platform, I had heard that the reason why is because the award that originally was in that kind of spot for that kind of, like, thing, they had concerns about, like, companies involved sponsoring things that are anti-Palestinian. Another thing didn't get sorted.
Yeah, a lot of the games for change, people were not happy with that stuff, and then they went, well, we're dropping the whole category then, bye.
It's just like, we got a good thing, but a bad, we got a very good thing, but a very bad thing was the reason why. And it's just like, it's so hard to really, like, make my feelings solid on that, because it is a good thing they're acknowledging the layoffs, but is that really the price I want to pay in order for that to happen? Just like ignoring one important issue for another important issue, when we shouldn't have to compromise between the two. We should just be talking about both.
Mm-hmm.
But the Game Awards can't say fuck it to the entire corporate bullshit.
There we go. Hate that most of these articles don't list these announcements in order. You have to go
Also,
for
on
the
a much pettier note, I heard they still put awards in the pre-show,
Yep.
and that sucks.
Here we go. This looks like a proper order. Or at least proper enough. First issue. So, Ninja Gaiden.
Funny enough, I was talking about retro games on Wednesday night with John's crew. After this stream, of course. And while I was ranting about Ninja Gaiden's end game, but talking about how much I was like enjoying the rest of the game, I was like, hey, why? I thought to myself, I didn't say this out loud, but I thought to myself, hey, why haven't they done another 2D Ninja Gaiden in like so long, right? And then that announcement came out. I was like, damn.
I mean, technically, the last one would have been 3 because all of the games afterwards are
going in circles.
Oh, because I thought you were still looking for the last bit of the greens.
No, I got it.
All right.
Anyway. You mean like Ninja Gaiden 3 NES, right?
Right. Shadow
yeah, that's
Dragon,
what I was thinking.
It's even like Shadow Dragon, the DS game, or no, sorry, Dragon Sword. The DS game.
Shadow Dragon Fire Emblem. That's not Ninja Gaiden.
You know, Dragon Sword is a 3D game. That would have been the closest.
So it's nice to see another 2D Ninja Gaiden, even if it's
Well, I guess there's like
even if
Shadow
not
and,
conventional, even if it's a little bit different and reused not involved. I mean, it's been years. I get it.
Yeah, and it looks like, honestly, it kind of reminded me of the Messenger, which is always a plus for me because I love the Messenger. If you want a Ninja Gaiden game, you should play the Messenger.
I like the Messenger, but I don't think I should stream the Messenger because I got angry with that game.
Yeah,
I had to clarify in the moment. It's the kind of anger that wears off because people who don't know me for a while don't know that I have 2 types of anger. The one that will genuinely be like day ruining and I will carry on throughout my experience with the game or with my day. And then the kind that's just in the moment, I'm yelling, I'm like angrier than I seem in the first type of anger. And then by the time the moment's over, I'm just like, okay, that was cool. You know? Like, that's what I was worried about with Star Fox. I was worried people were going to see me getting angry with that and just be like, oh, she hates the game, or oh, she's pissed. It's just like, nah, I got over it.
If it makes you feel better, if I remember right, that boss that you ended... For Messenger, I think you ended up... That boss you fight probably is the hardest boss in the game.
That does give me hope. That does give me hope.
God, that fight sucks. Because before you have a lot of your really nice kit, so it just ends up being a slog. Anyway.
Maybe I'll give it another shot. Although I will have to give that
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first time we played Messenger was a gender ago.
Yeah. I was angry at a lot of games a gender ago. I wonder why that was. I wonder why I had a shorter temper. I mean, not that this year's one to talk, given how much I blew up at Chaos Edition and Superman, but that was a very low bar. Both those games suck ass.
Yeah. Anyway, dialogue.
You're back. So how many chocobos do we catch?
None.
My story's the same. Well, I guess a hunt can't succeed every time. Any road. What the 7 houses? Geisel. Or Geisel?
Geisel, like the green.
It's like the greens, yes. I reckon he saw some dragons and ran off. Well, it's not as if we can wait here until the next astral era. Besides, he didn't look the type who could defend himself. The last thing I need is some rookie under's blood on my hands. Let's go look for him, Star, before a Bandersnatch gobbles him up. He should be just to the east of the encampment. God damn it, how hard is it to find a reliable hunter in a hunter's camp?
Yeah, I'm glad the Ninja Gaiden game looks great. The fact that it's being done by the Blasphemous team makes me excited because I have heard the Blasphemous 1 and 2 are very good. I need to play through them. I'd love to play. I need to play through. Maybe I'll play through them before this new game comes out. Be a nice game to
John
play on my
jokes
Steam
about
Deck.
how his Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord DMs were like blowing up.
Understandable. As the premier Ninja Gaiden player, streamer, it's just...
Was there no Fortnite news?
Nope,
Just now
because
realizing?
Ballistic was announced last week and came out this week, and same with the new Lego Fortnite stuff.
As well.
Usually
as
they usually
came out the week before.
Yeah, usually they and sometimes they would announce like a Gaming Legends skin, but we got that already with the 2 Unreal Tournament stuff, and those were for secret level, which I've heard is a large mixed bag. Mostly not very good though. Would you be surprised if I said the Sony ones felt like the most like they were just trying to shill for their games?
I mean, it was Concord, wasn't it? That's
No,
dead
they
anyway.
also had a generic Sony one that was like their old like look at all of our franchises interacting with each other sort of trailer or ads
You know
they
what?
used to have.
The thing that annoys me the most about that show,
What's up?
there is so when the Fallout show came to Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime or Prime Gaming, whatever the fuck they call it, gave out Fallout games. And they're trying to do the same with Secret Level. But they're not giving away all the games involved in Secret Level for free on
They're doing
Prime Gaming.
sales.
Not even that. I mean, maybe that. I don't know. I think
I said that they might be
I think there is a Secret Level store. I haven't checked that, but that's not the part that annoys me. That is annoying though. For games like Mega Man 11, instead of giving you a free copy, hell, even of the earlier titles, like either of the
Legacy Collection 1 would have been a good option.
they are saying, hey, play on Luna, and it's just like, you don't even get to own that. Like,
Yeah,
that is not equivalent to the free games you get through Prime Gaming, even if they are on Twitch Prime's platform.
I don't check that too often because I keep forgetting to, but like the amount of like stuff that's on there nowadays that's like weird mobile garbage or stuff that's Luna, it's like or stuff that's not Steam codes, but that I'm fine with because it's usually GOG codes, which is perfectly fine.
Or Epic stuff that just goes
Epic,
automatically. Yeah. That's pretty neat. It's so annoying that they didn't just go all the way and aren't just like, here is a free game from each franchise represented. Like, I guess Sony is going to be a hard one to do that because they don't often give out console games.
What it would be?
The only time they ever did that was Mom Hid My Game, and that's fucking Mom Hid My Game.
Trying to think of what they could give. What, Splunky 1, Mega Man Legacy Collection, which you already mentioned, Pac-Man, probably Pac-Man Arcade.
They've given out Anniversary before, so...
Unreal Tournament's not available for sale anymore, but that's on Archive for free anyway. Officially on Archive for free, I should point out. What else? Any sort of Warhammer game, any sort of D&D game.
They gave Warhammer games for free, so they got that one checkmarked.
Any sort of Dungeons and Dragons game. Sifu, I think they already gave away for free. They gave
Baldur's Gate, so that one's also covered.
Sifu, I think they've given away at some point. Or maybe that was Epic, I don't remember. New World's theirs. New World's an MMO as well, so that they don't have to bother.
They gave out stuff for New World, I guess, if that counts.
Concord doesn't exist. The Sony one's a generic Sony one. What am I missing? Crossfire it's a free-to-play game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Armored Core. I don't think they would give away Armored Core 6. I'll just be blunt.
Did they give away a Armored Core?
And then Honor of Kings is also a free-to-play game. Okay. Oh, and then Outer Worlds, which they could have done Outer Worlds.
Check my Prime stuff.
I think they gave away Outer Worlds 1 at some point. That's all of them now. Apparently, the Mega Man one's probably one of the best ones, and it's like 5 minutes. I think someone described it that a lot of these just feel like they're pilots for other shows, which I'm not surprised. It just kind of sucks because, like, there are examples of this sort of format doing well, like Star Wars, Visions, and Blood, Sex, and Robots, or whatever it's called.
They gave away. Yeah. It looks like the main three things they gave away were D&D games, Warhammer games, and Spelunky. Everything. All right, Outer Worlds. So that's 3 out of fucking however many episodes there are.
Love, Death, and Robots. Sorry, I got that.
So I guess on one hand, it's only Mega Man 11. On one hand, it's only Mega Man 11. They're plugging through Luna, but like, come on, you can't get all the games in your show for free, or at least like, even if they ignored Mega Man, that would be better than trying to plug.
Yeah, but it's Amazon. You're expecting niceties
plug
from
Luna, the state and Stadia, but like,
you're expecting niceties from a company like Amazon.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
yeah, especially Amazon.
I should read this dialogue. Counter, look at this. The Chocobo hatchling. I wonder where its mother is. Have you seen anything like it?
Quack.
Counter, your instincts were right. You really are a born hunter. Let's take this back to Tailfeather and show Leopard.
What? That's just a hatchling. We can't expect to make any deal with that. Leave it here. Leave it here.
But this one is separated from its mother. It's bound to starve or get eaten if we just leave it here. That's why I have to take care for it until it grows as hale as Ishgard's mightiest steeds. I think hunting might not be in my nature. Future would have worked too, but nature is what he said. My mind is made up. I'll work in the stables while I raise this hatchling, and I have your hunting instincts to thank for help seeing my path. See my path. Hold on. I have your hunting instincts to help me for helping me see my path, Kianta.
Well, I've never been one to tell another how to live. I hope you're better at raising chocobos than you are at hunting them. Well, I guess it's time to get back to Tailfeather. Geisel, I'll go with you to make sure you don't fall prey to any beasts along the way.
Where's the little baby?
And now we're back to the same location we started at again.
It is basically the hub town of this area, so that makes sense. Anyway, let's see. Next up on the list
and then forward and back.
is One Move Away, which is another moving game, or another sort of like moving unpacking game.
I'll have to see the footage, but since I already know 2 of those off the top of my head, I
didn't really see the footage either, so. But you're essentially trying to get
that premise.
You're essentially just trying to move stuff out of a car.
It's like when everyone was trying to make a hectic multiplayer cooking game after Overcooked did so well. It's just like, yeah, you have things that are unique that make you stand out, but who cares about the difference between Overcooked and Played Up? I just want, like, a fucking food game.
Let's see. Slay the Spire 2 was shown off. It looks like Slay the Spire 1, but with the actual animations now. Which is nice. They also, I guess there's 2 new classes as well. I'm curious to see how they play compared to the 2 that aren't there anymore. Because they took out Mage and Robot and put in Necromancer and I forget the 4th one. They showed. I'll look at the dialogue first.
I'm sure I'll get around to Slay the Spire once Slay the Spire 2 comes out by my luck.
It's got workshop support.
I mean,
One-
yeah,
one
Tiger's
does.
been working on that mod.
I did wonder. I mean, I wonder what's happening with that. 'Cause I don't think we've seen that
I
in a
think they're
while.
planning on finishing that despite 2 being on the horizon because they put so much work
Of
into it
course,
anyway.
And there's no confirmation that 2 has workshop support yet. So best to work on it, so at least it's on something, and then maybe eventually porting it to 2 one day. But that depends on how different 1 and 2's structure is for that stuff. Anyway, Faisal told me he wants to raise chocobos now. Too bad hunting ain't his all, but everyone is free to make their own choices. Now about the hatchling you brought along. Generally, we don't allow hunters to take eggs or chicks, since if we did, pretty soon the forest would be nothing but bandit snatches and dragons. But it looks like this one's lost its mother, and Guy Soul seems right adamant about raising it himself. So, I think I can make an exception this time. Thank you, Lopard. Yanta, Twitch. If not for you, my true calling would still be a mystery. Look short, I am grateful for our time together. Well, looks like Yanta gonna have to wait a bit longer for a partner. I'll keep asking around. The man who slew too much.
Lupard has 1 more hunter that might meet Chianta's standards.
Ah, both are here right in time. I've made the
We didn't
acquaintance
leave.
of another hunter that's looking for a partner, and took the liberty of putting Chianta's name forward. His name is Briaricoin. No, he's only been here a short while. He's built a reputation for himself. He should be over near the storehouse. Why don't you go ahead and make your acquaintances?
Finally, something worth hunting with. Let's not waste any time.
Which, I couldn't say this to Chianti. Something about this hunter has me feeling uneasy. Look after the 2 of them and make sure nothing goes wrong. Alright, what's next on our list? Day of the Diver DLC. New stealth action game by Warren Spector. You know, has experience with that sort of stuff, given the creator of Deus Ex and
Creator
guess yes.
Deus Ex.
and Epic Mickey. There we go. Well, creator is a loose term for that one, given how quickly Disney meddled in that game. Anyway. What do you want? Heart. I remember that fool Lopard going on about something like that. But you're the greenhorn he sent along.
Chianta's the name, and I'll have you know I've already caught 1 chocobo, so I'm hardly new at this.
Lopard has some nerve sending me an untrained child. You even knock that bow. Very well. Prove yourself in the hunt, and maybe I'll let you carry the chocobo back. Meet me at the Northwest camp. You do know where that is, yes?
Who does he think he is? I'm a hunter, not some craven child. We'll see you catches a chocobo.
You can tell me this person's not very keen on catching them. More just killing them.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. Yeah, what else we got? Because a lot of these early trailers I didn't see, so I'm just sort of going through them. Speaking of secret levels, we got Shadow Labyrinth, which is supposed to be based off of the episode for Pac-Man. It is a Metroidvania with Pac-Man elements. I don't know.
Very interesting concept, I suppose.
Yeah. It essentially looks like a Metroidvania, but instead of a morph ball, you turn instead of your character rolling into a morph ball, or I guess in Guacameele's case, a chicken, you turn into Pac-Man.
Is that why someone posted a random picture of Bomberman Act Zero on Blue Sky?
Yes.
So when are we getting that Mega Man game they canceled? This is basically Metroid Prime.
We have to ask Capcom.
Well, I think they're busy giving us
what we actually want.
Yeah.
Usually it's Okami sequel. We'll get to that.
Wasn't that Okami Den?
Really, that's labeled as a side game.
What? That's weird.
Oh no.
I don't understand this franchise very well.
I mean, to be fair, most of the people, like, I don't think Kamiya was on that game because he had left by that point. Anyway, here we are.
He should talk big, but I don't see him anywhere. Samantha, you spot any traces of him, let me know.
Let's see, mobile game, sandbox game, football by the Sifu people. Which, I don't know.
The funniest thing is I won't see these announcements for months until Rayford finally makes another Twitch scrap.
Witcher 4 trailer, which we talked about a bit.
Did we? I mean, I don't immensely care.
Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, but I had brought it up. I had brought it up before.
I don't really have much to contribute except for what I saw on Twitter, which is the people saying like, "Oh, the go woke, go broke crowd's gonna freak out because it's a girl main character again." And he's just like, "Well, yeah, it's just another Tuesday then."
Let's see. Elden Ring co-op game.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Someone
I saw a bunch of
someone carry my ass through a From Software game.
I saw a couple people on my Blue Sky getting mad about, like, why are you doing a multiplayer game? Like most of the people I know who play Elden Ring played it because of that seeming co-op mod. Or a good majority of them, at least, played them because
and not to mention that other Dark Souls games have co-op in a sense, and whatever the opposite of co-op is, where players can just come in and randomly hurt you, but there could be players who randomly help you. You might as well build upon that mechanic instead of just having it be a random chance.
And it's a side game as well, so you're not. It's not like it's embedded. It's not like it's forcefully embedded into the game.
Yeah.
They're doing this sensibly, even if a lot of people are not happy with any sort of multiplayer thing. Anyway. Oh, it's you. So you were searching for her too. What's that? As you can see, I had a good reason to delay my arrival. A hunter would keep his own mother waiting if he caught prey in his sights. I filled this chocobo with a single arrow. And once more, there's a bountiful nest of eggs as well.
Hey!
With one arrow, my fortune grows. You go tell that little girl that this is what real hunting is. I'll take my catch back to Tailfeather alone. I'm gonna shoot you.
It's neat world building that, like, we know from that other quest that what he's doing is not just like ethically wrong from a general stance, but it's also like the other hunters would consider this ethically wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense. I mean, the main reason they do it is because it hurts future profits, but like also, I would like to think that it's also just them having the morals to not like hunt down child ones or take eggs away. But also, it's good hunting practice.
Yeah.
Let them breed freely so that you have something to hunt.
Yeah. Let's see. So we talked about a bit about this earlier, but FF7 Rebirth is coming to PC. I'm still working on that game on PS5. Some weird cat game that people found out was an AI game.
Oh well, then I'm certainly not covering Game Awards if that's the case.
Apparently, the developer of that game's like really
For all the
trying
discussion
hard.
about layoffs, they couldn't check for AI, huh?
Yeah, but it doesn't like. Apparently, the creator of that game's like purposefully trying to obfuscate that so they can get on Steam, which that's not gonna go well for them.
Yeah, that's gross, and I feel like the Game Awards people. I feel some sympathy because they probably didn't expect that, but they goddamn should have. Do your research. Like, yeah, the guy's being sketchy about it and hiding shit. I get it. There is a valid reason for why that would and should be missed, but like, that being said, like, do a background check at least. Jesus. I was just about to give them credit and ruined it, soiled it. Oh well. What? You found him, and he killed a chocobo? He even took the eggs? You don't mean to say he killed a brooding chocobo? Lupard will want to hear about this. I'll hurry back to Tailfeather.
It's okay, we'll hurry
I
back.
need to make room in my inventory.
Well, while you do that, Fortnite store is updated, so I am obligated to check it.
You're not obligated, but it's helpful. I'm gonna get Starfires up.
Lionel Messi stuff, a bunch of emotes. No new DC stuff yet. Oh, a bunch of Christmas items. A new creator bundle.
You mean like the locker thing?
Yeah, a new emote. And that's it. No Starfire.
Oh, man. Hey, it gives me more time to think about financial decisions when staring at the platinum ones. Oh, right, I'm supposed to empty out my fucking inventory. Oops, I'm gonna go through this whole fucking cutscene and not get anything.
Don't tell me everything. It's a bloody mess of a story. You killed a defenseless... Oh, sorry, let's count.
The wrong person. You killed a defenseless chocobo while she was caring for her eggs. You've no right to be among us hunters.
A child dares to lecture me on hunting. That bird was just sitting on its eggs, but that are mine by rights. You're a coin. I ain't got the words to express my disgust. Can't stop you from hunting how you like, but you'll no longer be welcome at Tailfeather. What? You're going to exile a hunter for hunting? Because a damn where a chocobo's lying its arse. All the hunters know the rules of the camp. You ain't got the privilege to be excluded from them. Leave Tailfeather within the next spell, or you'll be liable to be hunted yourself. You. What kind of piss poor hunters are you? Golden chocobo would be sitting on your lap, and all you do is cuddle it. Only the likes of you anyway. Bulgy's twitch. Should have known it so at the moment he came strutting into camp. It looks like we're back to on the hunt for a partner. The arrow will always strike two, as they say.
Hey, let me have. Oh, because I have no room in my inventory, but I have room in my armory case. Yeah. Upgrade those a little bit, hey? Hey! Lupard wants to try something new and search for it in his search for Chianti's partner.
Like, we've had our share of troubles with the past couple of hunters I've introduced Chianti to. Might be time to go about this partner of business a different way. Might be best to introduce her to someone who knows their way around Chocobo Trap. Just so happens I know a seasoned hunter by the name of Hood who's looking for a partner. You should be able to find him in the north part of camp. Seek him out and make your acquaintances.
A seasoned hunter? So he won't weigh me down like the others? This might be the start of a profitable relationship.
Which, I'm gonna need you to look after Chianti again. Hood's known to be a dependable hunter, but one can never be too careful. Our dog comes nipping at her heels. I'll tell you what I told her. I've been hunting since you were but a whelp at your mum's teats. I've got no inkling of what Lupard told you, but I've got no patience to be holding some child's hands. Tell Lupard he'd best not waste my time again when there's hunting to be done.
Does every hunter in this camp ever stick up their arse? He barely let me get a word in. But he's exactly the kind of partner I need. If I'm gonna learn hunting, who better to teach me than him? There has to be a way to convince him. We just need to put our heads together. Even a hardened hunter like him has to have a soft spot. He can't be that joyless every second of the day. He's been in his camp for a while, right? Someone is to know him well. Might be they know how we could get him to warm up to me. Come on, Star, let's ask around and see if we can't find more about my future partner.
Huh? That ain't exactly the type to warm up to people. He certainly hasn't warmed up to me. Can't say I know much about Hood outside of hunting. Well, come to think of it, I often see him carrying around flowers. They're always the same, Dravanian lilies if I'm not mistaken. I'm guessing our last person's probably Yep, it is Marchand.
Triple triad.
You wanna know about Hood? Well, it seems there's some ruins he visits often, but I got no notion what for. You're actually trying to play triple triad with him.
So, what do the other hunters have to say about Hud? Giovanni and lilies? I just knew we'd find his weakness if we dug deep enough. Although I would have never guessed it would be flowers. When I present him with a lovely Dravani and lily, he's sure to open up to me. I've heard tell of the lilies growing near the northeast camp. Just wait, Ud. You'll be my partner yet.
I will say one of the emotes that it is in the store right now is the gritty.
Hasn't that one taken like a while to get around?
I don't know. I know that everybody makes jokes about hitting the gritty, so now that the gritty's back in the store, I figured I'd say it.
I feel like someone's gonna gift me that for me.
There's a blinding lights emote too, but it's like such a boring looking emote. It's like, eh. I'd rather have
that one is on my wish list, even if it is kind of boring.
More power to you. That's just my opinion.
I just like his music. I like letting my characters vibe out to the songs that I like. You know?
I'd rather have the other weekend emote, I forget what it's called.
So tears, my face.
I think it's
Oh, is it popular? Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. That was the one that was in the store when he first showed up for the festival season. And there's a new emote I'm gonna check on real quick. I forgot we had to go around this way to get to the...
You still good?
I'm good. Why?
Just making sure, because you said you were taking the Fortnite store, and I'm here.
I was right here. I'm right here. I'm right next to you.
Well, I know, yeah. I mean, like, the cutscene is something I voiced. I didn't want to say it while you weren't reading it.
I wasn't reading. Yeah, I'm reading it. Sorry.
No, yeah. I wasn't sure if you were still checking the Fortnite store. I'm just making sure.
I'm checking it on my iPad. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, not anymore. I'm done looking through.
Giovanni and Lily. I would pick it myself, but you see, I'm like to forget my own strength and crush it. So that's why you need to pick the Lily for me, and for Ud. Be careful. Because I am known for being gentle. Yeah, I've heard some people say that they've changed the Twitch layout. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it'll roll out
the only real
eventually.
change is that they put the title at the top of the screen, which I don't get why.
It's the reverse of what YouTube did. YouTube used to have the title on the top, now it has it on the bottom. Now Twitch is like, we had it on the bottom, now it's on the top. Listen, I will take this change if we get custom subscribe and follow buttons like we did back in the old school YouTube. If I get to make a custom subscribe button, I'll take the pain. I'll take the pain. Let new Twitch become old YouTube. Dear God, I would love that. I need an old YouTube back. Oh my, I've never seen such a delicate touch. You make quite the gatherer. Well, let's see it. Well, let's see it. And there we go. Ah. Now I can see why even a hunter like Ud would be partial to this flower. Star, accompany me to Tailfeather, and we'll finally be done with this partner business. Yeah, I watched you two back in the day. Back in 2008 when I was 10 years old, and I saw a lot of things and heard a lot of things that a 10-year-old probably shouldn't see in here. It didn't traumatize me, it very much changed me as an individual. Oh, because of that damn Proton John guy. He's a real bitch, that one. I like that with the voice that I'm getting, and I just sound like a grizzled war hero. It's just like a... Back in the 2008, stumbled upon that Proton John guy. My life was never the same since.
You realized you were missing a part of yourself.
Now I, in a roundabout way, he made me get into Danganronpa, which is the worst thing a human being can do. He wasn't directly responsible, but he caused the domino effect that led to that point.
Do you know if you've gotten any... Oh, sorry. Do you know if you've gotten anyone to into Danganronpa?
Oh, certainly. Lapis fusses at me every day about that. Not literally, but like every time we bring up Danganronpa, they're just like, I so regret getting into Danganronpa. I brought this for you. It makes me a little glad that the Danganronpa streams were a gender ago, and that the revisits, we don't really get in deep into what I both love and hate about the series. Although V3 and S will probably be exceptions given the RPG mode.
Aren't you that... What's this? A Javanian lily. Wait, no. Oh, you think you can win me over with a flower? What the seven hells were you thinking? I can pick as many of these damned lilies as I please on my own. It doesn't matter what you do. You weren't fit to be my partner. I seen a hunter cuddling a hatchling not too long ago, and I reckon he'd be more fitting.
Jesus. What a stubborn old fool. Flowers usually never fail. I'll just have to think of some other way. Counter refuses to give up on Hud. I can't give up on Hud yet. He needs to be my partner. We can't give up. We need to find him. Star, come with me and we can cover more ground. Don't get lost in the woods. They're like a musical. I saw him head off to the northeast. Hurry before we lose his trail.
Alright, back to Game Awards stuff, because we got very distracted with Fortnite, unsurprisingly. An untitled project by the creator of Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. I'm sure it will be very interesting and very artsy like Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. I think you would enjoy them. Eco, I haven't played through Shadow of the Colossus in full. I've played through only a bit, but I played through all of Eco, and it was a good I enjoyed it. It's short, but it's also slow, if that makes any sense. It feels slow, but it's a fairly short game. Like, for you, it might take like a stream Maybe like a 6-hour stream, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while.
I think Maniacal had like yeah.
When do you own it?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so anyway. But I could.
Hmm.
Could have sworn there were more lilies here before. You think I might have picked them? Let's keep moving.
Let's see. Outer Worlds 2 trailer. New game by the It Takes Two people, which is
Of course, it's the Game Awards.
it's also once again a co-op game, so
because they love doing that. It's a pedal from a Giovanni and Lily. We're getting close. I can sense it. Come on, Star. I feel like the story here is that like he's gonna have a partner.
mech game made by the World of Tanks people, which sounded, I know one person that's excited for that game, so and they already got into the beta, so I mean, DJ.
There you're talking about like Russian Badger or something.
No, DJ already got into the beta.
Star, look! The fire's still smoking. He's not far now. Speak once more with Chianti.
Let's see, sequel to The Long Dark. I have no idea what the long. It looks like it seems like it's a survival game. But I don't.
It's more like an Amogus.
No, you're thinking of the. I know what you're talking about, but that's not The Long Dark. Pretty sure that's something else. We gotta go around. Oh, I know. She's right over here. Maybe you are thinking of the right game. Let me check. You know, Long Dark is a different game. Once again, I don't know what game you're thinking of, but I'm sure I'll remember at some point. Was it Wild Frost? No. I don't remember.
Maybe.
Maybe. Something like that.
It's a Giovanni and Lily. Why would he leave it here?
You! What in the seven hells are you doing here?
Hud! Well, I really wanted to be your partner, so I may have stalked you.
You managed to track me here just by my efforts to hide my tracks. An impressive feat. Nonetheless, as I said before, you best give up your childish hopes. We will never hunt together.
You won't be my partner, at least tell me why.
Very well. I suppose you deserve that much. My last partner died in this very spot. It was a hunt routine as any other. I looked away but for a second. I couldn't bear loss such as that again. My next partner can't be someone who will die on me. But you're still half a child.
Well, I have a child and now. Dying ain't anywhere on my list of things to do. The forest is vast, and I mean to learn every elm of it. And I want to learn from you.
Is there something twixt within your... There's something twixt your... The conviction is in your eyes is plain to see, I admit. Lopard didn't say you'd be so damned stubborn.
I have that in common.
Conviction won't keep you alive in the wilds. A child like you won't survive one last long, unless you're under my protection. I'll have you know, being my partner will take everything you've got. Be ready to hunt at the first light tomorrow.
What? You mean?
Don't make me repeat myself. We'll return to Tail Feather at once. We'll want to prepare snatches on our way back. Back to... Oh, Borderlands 4. Did you end up watching the trailer for Borderlands 4?
Nope.
Okay. They did not show
funny. I just watched Matt McMuscle's video on the Borderlands movie. And he talked about how they kind of wanted to stretch it to be like hype for Borderlands 4.
But yeah, it looks like I don't know what happens in 3, but it looks like in 4 we're fighting a bunch of robots and a bunch of cyborgs.
I should see if I can get 3 on PS4. Is it on PS4?
Should be.
My aim will be worse, but if it has a gyro option like Fortnite, that should accommodate.
Kylie is saying yes.
For being on PS4 or having gyro?
Yeah, being on PS4. Switch, and you're looking through the hood. That's about as good as an outcome as I could have hoped for. Looks like Keonta's got a bright future ahead of her. Perhaps Hud will be able to move on from his tragedy. And perhaps Hud will be able to move on from his tragedy. Ever since his partner died, he'd done nothing but wallow in misery. Would have been a right shame if a hunter with his talent wasn't out there catching chocobos. I dare say Hood's hard-headedness and Keonta's hunting instincts will make the perfect match. I look forward to seeing their partnership blossom. Let's see. Yeah, Borderlands 4 trailer. I wish they'd shown more what the characters do. All they really show is that one of them can throw battle axes, and that's about it.
That is a pretty good sell, but I need to be sold on all the Vault Hunters, not just one.
Yes.
So I know which one is to my personal preference, and I'm not just hoarding the one that is the most known.
Bella first. Oh, cutscene. Back already, are we? I'm at the Nath, did you? I'm at the Nath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Summon a primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, they never seemed much point in asking. It shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we bartered with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Nothing your average hunter can scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of Kalium tree fruit, and always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants, which should present little challenge to me.
Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphinaud's arcane assistance.
And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to cover it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough. I reckon.
Oh, we got the big tough guy who fights dragons and the big tough lady who fights alongside dragons, but neither of you could be asked to beat the shit out of a bunch of guys for their meat. I see how it is. You go get your fruit and your nectar, and we'll be busy fighting actual monsters.
Don't act like you don't want to fight the actual monsters.
I mean, yeah, but it's very funny to see these, like, two very intimidating figures just be like, I'm going to pick fruit, I'm going to get nectar, and I need help to do it. It's like, come on.
Once you got everything together, you'll need to set it out down to at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Marchand. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be so much easier for me beating up Nankas than it is going to find nectar and fruit.
Shush. At the start.
I'm just
alright.
ribbing them because I know they're fictional characters who won't give a shit.
We go this way we can. We gotta go around. Alright. Let's see. Next up on the Game War stuff. Something I'm actually okay. The Borderlands stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's neat. But that's mainly because I like playing Borderlands with you and DJ and Jacob. And I hope we can get to 3 eventually. But anyway, we got the Tekken character. It is a Final Fantasy character, as everyone guessed, but it is Clive. It's Clive Rossfield from 16, which I am happy for. I think a lot of people really wanted Tifa, but like, I'm not surprised that Square Enix once again went here's our latest character, put him in Tekken. But also Clive, I feel like, you could have said the same about you could have said the same thing about Noctis. That Noctis would have worked better as in Soul Calibur.
We might just be personal lines, but I Noctis 5. I don't care that much about 5. Like out of all the Final Fantasies, I feel like 16 is the one that's like, oh, I need to get off my mount.
Are you trying to attack them with presents?
Merry Christmas, bitch!
Merry Christmas!
I don't have as much interest in 5 as I do the other Final Fantasy fans. I would have preferred Cloud if
I think he does look fun. I think it helps that he comes from, like, much like Noctis, he comes from a Final Fantasy that's more of an action RPG than a traditional one, so they don't have to really do much with the moveset. But he does like he's got his dad, he's got his like dodge, he's got all of his elemental attacks, or his icon attacks. He's got everything.
Even that Final Fantasy 14 quest we did for both of them. While I liked the 16 fight more, I feel like I was more invested in
5 is a lot more, yeah. And Noctis has Noctis is a character that has more personality because 16 is a lot more grounded to some extent. It's a lot more high fantasy. 5's personality is
very Game of Thrones.
Yeah, 5's personality sort of fits that, whereas Noctis is a bit more lighter because he's
more anime.
Yeah, for sure. Sage looks cool though for Clive. I like that it's the castle with the big fight going on in the background. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without your sales help. Do you have the Nanka meat?
I have Arby's. We have the meat.
Splendid. I shall put this with the Stinian fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the net. Yeah, that's the other thing about your comment about why wasn't he in Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur doesn't exist anymore, which is sad but true.
I got a level up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
We're still doing more story stuff, right?
Once again, yeah, we'll pick this up and then we'll probably head back over to Tailfeather since I do see quests over there.
Alphanon is eager to make contact with the Nath.
Well, everything appears to be in order, assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation. I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. I mean, 5 would... Oh no, you are talking about 6. It's like if you wanted a 7, if you wanted a 7, no, you were talking about 6. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alphanod. Our offering has not gone unnoticed.
Little creatures! Little creatures! I don't know what I was expecting from the name Nath, but this was not it.
Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade? Bearing gifts that fill... I'm just doing my nap on boys. Wait a minute. Oh well. Bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. I don't remember if these characters... I don't remember if this group has... I don't remember... I think they're genderless. I don't remember. So you can pick whichever ones you want. Kale fruit. Kale tree fruit. And Nanka flesh.
There you go.
Nanka flesh.
You're kind of cutting out on those, but I appreciate the effort.
I thought it was gremlin-y enough for these creatures.
What delectable food you have brought us.
Poison little scruggies.
What delectable food you have brought for us. Our meager existence is enriched by your bounty. You can't hear it when I'm clicking, so I'll just go click, click.
No, I heard it.
Well, they can't because of the noise gate I have on OBS. But anyway.
Ah, okay.
Come, hunters, to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragon at bay. Stifling and horribly
Horribly smelly.
Girl, what better living stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws? Yes. Come, it is not far. I'm trying to do something that's not the knob on, so I'm adjusting. Also, I should have also mentioned that I appreciate that Clive uses
Wait,
Torvald.
why are we teleporting? The thing's right there.
But there's side. Hold on, then. I'm so used to like, oh, side quests. I thought you would have noticed the ones over here, but all right, hold on. I'm coming over to you. Don't move.
I usually try to go back for the side quests if it's like a new.
Fair enough.
In fairness, we could have done on the one we were just doing, but well, we've started.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, one of the things I appreciate is that Clive does use Torkoal in some of his attacks. The puppy is there. Let's see. What else we have? Splitgate 2, which is a sequel to
I want you to know, on my Christmas wish list, I added Fox and Banui.
Oh.
I might add more, but like, Fox makes me think of Friend, and Banui is on brand for me. I already have Red Panda. I have
Damn,
plenty
yeah.
of bears and elephants.
I should get him the.
Clearly, alongside my Pamda plushie I've named Scarlet, I should get a fox one named Dana.
Not silver.
I could get 2.
That's true. Well, technically, let's say you could get through because one per unit, but
bury myself in fox. I'm a part-time fox. I'm a part-time any creature. I'm a human who can shapeshift. I guess is my. No, I'm a Luma who can shapeshift. Like I need to remember my fucking lore. If I go all the way back, I'm a Luma. It's a whole green power star bit. Luma turned into human. Human can turn into other things, including Star Bunny. There we go. That was the
lore. The secret, not secret, because you just said it before, but the lore of the lore revisiting live on the Final Fantasy 14 stream.
The recap previously on Green Power Star.
Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are that. We are the Noma, the non-mind. There we go.
Is this another Beast Tribe quests thing?
No, we will have that sort of stuff for them eventually. But for now, we're just here for story.
Oh, they're just over there. I'm silly.
Welcome to our home, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and by accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone. What strange hunters you are, but if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vat, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nat's god, the god of the one mind summoned into our midst.
The One Mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony.
Yes, they are connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear, spell, and musket, the dragon was slain. It was likely the one that fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dude, not the time.
Bonk.
Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus the Overmind did decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god, and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Bath despise and revile his insatiable existence.
The right one, I didn't read it.
Is that vape juice? Yeah, no. That's not vape juice.
I did get the right one. Is it better? It is not. We can probably grab these side quests over here later. I think now would be a good time to go back like you wanted.
Okie dokie.
Since there's so much side quests here, brought the world side quests back where we were,
I
and...
wonder more party members is not able to teleport.
Oh, wait, no. Did
You have the one from where I... Damn it.
Yeah, the one from before. I mean, I still haven't followed up the TV lore that I came up with before I saw the TV glow. I'm ahead of the game. Fuck you, I was trans sad and inside a TV way before it was popular. Guillaume needs someone to help him with his new trap.
Oh, you've come at the right time. I've designed a new trap. I've designed a new trap that should to snare even the cleverest of chocobos. Oh, hold on. Someone has to pat. I'll read the dialogue and then I'll put the head pad on. Snare even the cleverest of chocobos. I need someone to help me with the final step. You know the cave south from here? Rare glowing mushrooms called lampshades grow from there. They're essential to my trap. Could you fetch me one while I work on the finishing touches? Alright, someone asked
only if you decide to hang it afterwards.
Someone asks to pat the freeze, so give me a second.
You have pretty eyes.
Who are you talking to?
Machamp.
Okay. It's like, why are you telling that to me? I mean, thanks, but...
The forest is under threat. Machamp needs your help to save it.
Ah, Twitch. Just the last I was looking for. Slugs have taken to infesting the surrounding wood, and I need your help to get rid of them. I already got some people on the job, but those slimy buggers multiply faster than they can kill them. At the moment, we're short on hands in the south of the Chocobo Forest. Go there as quick as you can, and use this solution to lure out the slugs. I reckon you know what to do after that. Hold on, I gotta real quickly turn off my camera so I can check on something. Actually, I will be right back in
Why do you never challenge me to triple giant, you asshole?
I'll be right back.
You only challenge me when we're already busy, you dick. Give me my triple triad gambling.
Whatever. Yeah, he even says triple triad on the map right there, but I can't play triple triad with him until his quest is done. And by the time the quest is done, we're already gone. Dick. Like, oh, I do the thing. It's just like, I want to play card games with you. Whatever. Is there anything else around the area, or? With, I need duty recommendations. Looks like the rest of those are all over there. I don't know if I can move all at once or not, though. Anything else to do around here? I'm able to ask first. The closest thing on the map to my location. Fucking nothing, really. Each editor is not showing requests, which is more likely. No. Yeah, I think the slug thing is closest because the other area with all the other quests is a decent distance away, so I'll head over that way and get that done. Do I have to do a circle? I probably need to do a circle. I think that's all walled off. Unless... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just an entire wall. Yep. Well, I'll go the way that I know works. Killed all the slugs before he got back.
I'm back.
I mean, at the very least, I have a head start.
Ah.
How do you do that every time? Who the hell? Whatever, you do you.
I'm always here right when most needed. Anyway, back to Game Awards stuff. We got.
There was a shorter route the whole time? Fuck.
We saw a trailer for a new Virtua Fighter game.
Virtua Fighter still exists?
Yes.
Or maybe there's a chance for Soul Calibur yet.
No, I think unfortunately, I think Virtua Fighter is a lot more popular because of how technical it is. We also saw footage of a mysterious new, of something called Project Century from also from the Yakuza team, which looks like a new modern engine for a Yakuza game. This one takes place in 1915 Japan. It looks great. I'm excited. Let's see what else we got. We got Turok is back, surprisingly, with Turok Origins, which looks to be a bit like it's multiplayer, but it's a bit Monster Hunter-y. So you run around shooting big dinosaurs. Which, hey, that doesn't sound unenjoyable.
Not that surprising that Turok returned, I guess, since it came to Heavensward.
This wouldn't be the first time Turok came back, even, because there was the 360 game. New Warframe stuff, new Pal World stuff. Speaking of games coming back from nowhere, Onimusha is back. Got Onimusha Way of the Sword.
About that.
They did not show a lot of gameplay of it, so I have nothing really to say about it. But it looks neat.
Doggy.
Yeah, it looked neat though. I'm sure. I don't know. I should play through that copy of Onimusha I have. Because I bought a PS2 copy. Because like I bought a PS2 copy and then like a couple days afterwards, the ports to the port to Switch was announced. I was like, God damn it. A feeling you are very familiar with.
Yep. I know Cole's been put in that camp thanks to the Duck Detective getting a sequel, I think it was.
Yes. I forget what it's called. I forget what the subtitle is. There you are. You have the mushroom. Or things not loading in for you?
Yep. Been a bit, but yeah.
Concerning. But nothing we can do about it. I can read. So, let's see. We got more footage of the first Berserker, Kazan, which is a Souls-like dungeon fighter, which is a Souls-like based in the Dungeon Fighter Online universe, which is certainly a sentence. It looks neat, and I am naturally very interested in it because I love Dungeon Fighter Online. They also showed off the new, I don't know, I guess sequel to Dungeon Fighter Online, which I think what it was called. I forget what it was called, but it looks really like Genshin Impact, like unapologetically so. Anyway, dialogue. Sorry.
You're fine. I gave him the mushroom. Just don't eat it. Easy joke.
Yes, this glow is a
Easy joke,
mistake.
too.
Now I have to chop it up and mix it with a bit of geishel greens. And with that, the bait is ready. Seeing as you are already here, might I ask you for one more favor? A short distance upstream, you'll find a bed of straw. I need you to put these special geishel greens on top of it.
But first. Oh wait, is the straw just right there?
Oh crap! I'm already talking with Marchand.
Traps. That's traps. I'm silly. You're right.
Took care of the slugs, did you? Thanks, friend. I shudder to think what might have happened had they gotten out of control. Forest dies, the chocobos will stop coming here. Needless to say, that's bad news for us. By protecting the forest, we keep the birds happy, which in turn makes us happy. A mutually beneficial relationship, no? What's the solution made of, you ask? Well, the main ingredient's chocobo, actually, never mind. Some things are better left unknown. Oh, hey, look, triple triad.
Insufficient inventory space. God damn it!
Well, you fancy a game of cards, do you?
Girl
Be
can't
ready.
catch a fucking
Hunting at the
break
end of
over
the-
here.
Hunting ain't the only thing I'm good at.
Drink the yak milk. Or whatever the fuck I'm doing with it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this is
Several
reversed.
questions about that inventory. Listen.
We're listening.
I am not very good at inventory management.
Goddamn plus. Every time.
Yes. There's basically nothing you can do against this fucking deck. It's all ones. Yeah, game, I know. No fucking something, and it's still something I can't use.
For my little baby deck. Oh, you know, you're still mostly running with ones. Goodness. You're right, this is scary.
Can I not make a deck on the fly? Jesus, finally. And he's still gonna capture it anyway. Or not? Don't. Nope.
There we
How
go.
did you do that? Genuinely annoyed with you for that game. I was clicking and fucking click and drag and you dropped it there. What the fuck, game? Gotta tie the game now for that. Or not? Okay. Yeah, I think, did we get Squall from an event? Or was that just
Squalls,
in
I think, if
thing?
you got enough. I think Squalls just if you get enough cards.
Ah. God, it's descending. Keep trading the whole game. Actually, why fucking waste our Squall? Actually, that probably was still a bad idea because it's a bigger number, but it's not like I care. Not the smartest play, but it's draw at least. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. More beneficial for my opponents this turn. Even then, too many options.
What even card do you get? What card do you even get? Oh, I did
Probably,
recommend it again. I gotta start person recommend it because that's just not.
Well, I don't have much of an option because my default deck I don't think is much better. I mean, yeah, it's cards I had from a while back, but it's still like high rankers. Yeah, these are way higher numbers than the one that they give me by default. I have like A1 in here compared to like 4.
goodness, combo actually saves the day.
Oh, yeah. Very curious of these moves they're making. Yeah, game. What was any of that logic? It was reversed, right? Why did the other one swap? Fallen Ace reverse? What is it? Does that just mean the Ace is actually good now? What did this rule set mean?
It does mean that Ace is actually good now.
I hate sequence like this.
Fallen Aces, man, I love that game. Even though I've only played like a small bit of it. It was neat. I'm probably way for it. I'm just rambling, sorry.
You're fine.
This bit is gone. My bit just turned into me just talking about a video game.
You're fucking Bobby.
I know. But you know what video game I should be talking about? The Game Awards. Talked about that Dying Light stuff.
The card sale. You don't even have to deal with this guy anymore. At least I don't. You do what you want.
I'll give it one more try and then I'll back out.
I mean, you take as long as you want. You know how long I get distracted with your.
Yeah, but I don't like. Yeah,
and
but
it's your thing, so.
I don't like sitting here bashing my head against something for too long.
Yeah, I'm a stubborn bitch.
I only bash my head in my own free time. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, that's so much healthier.
Alright, let's go. Let's see. Another co-op adventure game, but this time by the Overcooked people. Stage Fright.
That one's funny because I just brought up Overcooked.
Let's see. I mean, they didn't show gameplay, but it has a neat premise. Let's see. Game of Thrones game. Last of Us Part 2 is coming to PC. New Sonic game, which they showed nothing. A new Sonic racing game. Yeah, we should be specific. Sonic racing game.
Wasn't there like Omega for some reason?
No Shadow.
Oh.
Because it is the year of Shadow.
You know, it's like coming out.
Yeah, I mean, part of me is like, but it's not Sonic and All Stars Racing, but I am curious to see what they do. Mafia, the Old Country trailer. This one you might actually be interested in. Dispatch was announced. It is a game in the style of Telltale, but it's being done by a bunch of the original people from Telltale. So, and it's
by original, do you mean Sam & Max, or do you mean Walking Dead?
It said from the studio behind Wolf Among Us and Tales from the Borderlands. So
okay, so that's the kind of game to expect. Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I love old Telltale and I love new Telltale. I mean, new in quotes Telltale. Technically now they just have 3 eras. The second one is just the first. The third one is just the second one again, rather.
Right.
But I enjoyed the 2 Telltale eras that I played. Both the classic traditional point and clicks and the more narrative-based choose your own adventures. Both have their weak spots, but when Telltale is at their peak in either, they are doing a great time.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me.
And the plot is you are working at a superhero call center, so you are dispatching superheroes to problems.
Okay, yeah, that does sound really up my alley, actually. Now.
Yeah, it looks kind. I mean, it looked neat. I'm just hoping it sticks the landing.
Yeah.
The superhero landing. Okay. All right, dialogue first. You've placed the bait. Good. Now you're doubtless curious as to how the trap works. It is truly simple. The mushroom brought induces drowsiness in the chocobos. This will allow us to capture the birds without risk of causing them injury. Far greater than pitfalls, wouldn't you say? That just ends. It just ends like that, okay?
Yeah. No more narrative from this man. He is done. He is spent.
Oh, that's true.
So are we going to the ones? Are we going to
2
the
more
side quests near the story quest, or is it the ones out in the field?
The 2 more showing up to the north, and I assume they're probably continuations, so we'll go over there. Also, the next story quest is 53, so at some point we gotta go over and do our job quests as well. But we'll deal with the side quests first, because they are here, and the story and the job quests are elsewhere. Anyway, back to here we go. We're at a sequel to Okami was announced, and there was much rejoicing. I can't believe Kamiya named his new studio Clovers. Like, you go from Clover to Platinum to Clover. It's like, huh?
Platinum.
Platinums, yeah. His next studio is gonna be Platinums.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
I think Platinums, but that works too.
I am excited to see how that game looks and how it plays and all that stuff. It reminds me I need to actually play a bit of Okami because I had missed it for Achievement of the Month a couple months ago.
On sale, apparently. I should probably pick it up.
I played through the HD version that was on PC or that was on PS3. I played through Okami HD on PS3 because I tried playing it through on the Wii version, but because it's a Wii game that's pre-motion plus, it's very difficult to control. Well, it's very difficult to do any of the drawing stuff, rather.
Makes me wonder how the Switch one is. I'm probably fun. The Willem River's new inhabitants are too much for this hunter to bear.
Have you been upstream of the Willem River yet? We used to be prime hunting grounds, but it's till the bears moved in. The bears.
This isn't over. Bears.
Used to we would hide in the waterfall basin and lie in wait until the chocobos came around for a drink. It was easy pickings. It was, but the bears are making it difficult.
Smarter than the average bear.
Someone
I
needs to
actually
send
know
them.
my Hanna-Barbera references because I'm not maniacal.
You're never gonna let this go, are you?
No, I'm not.
Monaco's not even here.
It's a real insult to the legacy of the studio, boo-boo.
So is most of what HBO is doing, barring letting Jellystone continue to exist.
It's sadly true.
Anyway, someone needs to hunt someone needs to send them running so we can get back to hunting. And you look capable enough. Send 4 down to the bottom of the basin, and I'll make it worth your while.
Were you reading off of my screen? You'd already finished it on accident?
No, I have the events. Like I said, I have a tab in my chat for viewing event dialogue. There's one right there's a.
I appear to be in a fight with a Dark Knight dragon thing. I'm gonna maul it, I will.
No such.
Just that I just want to stick to the capacity.
And we have to banish.
AFK there with a little bit of there. I'm a bear.
I'm gonna.
This is my persona.
He would.
That's the funny part. He would.
I'm gonna have to vanish again real quick.
Trust me, Kylie, I know all about the Country Bears movie. I know more than most people should.
I'm gonna have to
Are we
really
turning
quickly.
this in, or are we going to the other
Oh,
one?
we can turn it. Yeah, we can turn it in, and then I gotta disappear again real quick because food just arrived. After all, as we've said multiple times before, the quest is right there. I bet.
As we
I bet
say
you-
here on 3-Star Green Power Star, the quest is right there.
It's been there the whole time. I wait till those bears regret getting in the way of our hunting now. All that's left is to restock on supplies and wait till it gets a little warmer and we can move back upstream. Alright, I will be right back again.
Head over to that quest. I might check on food. Take a good bit, but we'll see. Willem River. I'm in Willem River while I have a picture of Willem Dafoe. I know it's spelled differently. I don't care. This river is now named after Willem Dafoe. Hello there. Willem de River. Yeah, I'm gonna check on food. So I think I might go to intermission just in case it takes me a while. I don't think it will, and I don't think there... Well, I think there will be food, but I don't think I'm gonna grab it until after we're done. At least with the Final Fantasy 14. Oh, and I have enough time.
I'm back. Oh, she must have stepped away. Where's this music coming from? Oh, it's the game. Okay. Anyway, I'm back.
Still broken?
Hello.
I'm off now. I grabbed some.
I have got a
Check
speak
on
club.
food is ready, but it is spaghetti, so I don't know if that's a thing to really eat during the screen.
Spaghetti. I've got a club sandwich.
Funny, I got mom's spaghetti while we're gonna play festival here, but there's still no M&M songs. I do love cake though, and I'm eating it too. The hunter is staring into the basin with tears in her eyes.
Don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry. I've just been jumping ever since a bandersnatch howl stopped with me and I dropped my favorite bow in the river. I wanted to go and retrieve my bow, but I dare not wander into the wilderness unarmed. So many dangerous things out there. Say, you look like a capable sort. Do you think you could go and find the weapon in my stead? With any luck, it might have just floated downstream a bit. You might get wet, but if you could recover, you would have my gratitude.
Funny, I gave her a Scottish accent before I knew she was an archer. And Marrow Biba. I bet Peter, who's just lurking, heard the words "I'm Marrow Biba" and is going to be summoned. He gets that reference. Well, that was easy enough.
The boat should be in this area somewhere. I'll just be waiting over here. You found my bow! Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally get back to hunting. Oh no, the bowstring is damaged. I have to take it to the boyer at Tailfeather. And that one also just ends!
So are we doing the class quest, or we're doing the side quests that are over near the main quest, right?
Another side quest showed up in Tailfeather.
Oh god.
I bet it's the bow lady. I'll make the most of it, I suppose. Macion looks like he has just seen a ghost. Or
There's no way in Seven Hells that what I seen was right. You see, last night I was taking a stroll after a few pints on some ominous-looking ruins. Of course, the ruins are pretty common around here. But what I saw ain't dragons. Now, dragons are pretty common on the stream. I don't know why.
You know.
That comment that was made last week. Oh, you'll find out soon. I was like, in relation, I just don't think about that. I don't want. I mean, you know.
In relation to what?
You like I had made some I made one of us, either me or Emmy had made some comment about dragons, and then Emmy went, "Oh, you know," and then I was like, "Okay, sure," and then I think they said something along the lines of, "You'll find out soon enough. You'll find out eventually." Which is like, huh?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's something you'll have to ask them.
I think it was. I wouldn't remember. I was so fucking out of it. I'd have to check the VOD.
At the star. Anyway,
It's surprising how little you remember when you're not even the one fronting. I thought because I likely had OSDD instead of DID. It's like, I'll remember. It's just like, no, I was really out of it. It's kind of like, I think the best comparison point is that, like, I would still think I have OSDD between the two because that sounds more like my situation than not. But, like, even if I don't have DID, forgetting something while you're going through something, like if you're in a bad headspace, that's just kind of normal to, like, just forget it. So imagine me just being in the room and being so out of it that I just don't process anything around me. I think that is the best comparison.
I've been there before.
It's not like DID amnesia where it is a guaranteed, like, this is happening every time someone fronts. It's only if the reason for the fronting is that somebody is in such dire distress that they wouldn't even process anything. That's the only reason our system has this situation.
There's no way in 7 hells that's what I seen was right. You see, last night. Oh no, I said all this.
Yeah, you did that part.
That's right, dragons. 2 of them, with great big wings and fire in their eyes, and straight on at the side of them. My memory's a bit hazy, but if it was really dragons I seen, we could all be in danger. Can't very well go back there myself, but well, I almost hate to ask. But do you think you could traipse over to the ruins and for me? I'll mark down the area I was wandering around on your map. It's above the Nath camp.
Oh. Riding a rare chocobo through a chocobo hunting field, I'm sure that's not a bad idea. Hi, devil. It's him, the devil from the Bible. How much do you think I would hate full Battle of the Hedgehog complete playthrough?
You should do Reloaded. It's a lot shorter.
Reloaded or co-op?
Reloaded, the one that was in SHE this year, because all you have to do for Reloaded is get 3 of the endings, and then you unlock true ending.
What if I want to see it all?
then you will. Well, I mean, you could do all the endings still in Reloaded. I think that's right. I think if you want to see all the endings, I would still recommend doing Reloaded. Even if Reloaded, you only need to do 3 endings, because it reduces a lot of the requirements for. Because a lot of missions in that game require you to get everything in a level, and those levels are not concise in any way possible.
You see 2 dragon statues. Craftsmanship of each is exquisite. It is easy to see how one might confuse them with the real thing. Imagine they just came to life right there.
Be funny. Oh. Hold on, drinking water. Alright. You're back. Did you see the dragons? Statues, you say? Maybe I should go easier on my ale. They say those ruins up the north were built by heretics. Even just going near them might have been will have people doubting your allegiances. Well, since there's
That's
no
why I told
real
you to do it.
since there's no real dragons, I guess there ain't nothing to worry about. Now I know what sort of place it is. I'll be sure to give it a wide berth.
It's in the corner of the map. I don't even know how you ended up there. I need fending, right?
Yeah, you want fending.
Oops, I accidentally opened up synthesize menu. And gather them all. While it's here, I guess. Special recipes. Recipes under the special recipes category of the crafting log are used primarily to craft items required when progressing through certain quests and duties. Among these recipes are items that are not recorded in the crafting log and will therefore not grant an experience points bonus when crafted for the first time. Crafting log's filter settings can be used to view only those recipes that will be recorded when crafted. Now we head back to that town.
Yep, let's go do some stuff for the net.
Pointed it out while you were gone, but we're walking down the Willem River while I have a picture of Willem Dafoe.
It's very funny. Over here. Oh, you got it.
I'm stopping. Which one first?
Let's take the checkmark one first.
Check mark?
Behind you. Sorry, plus.
Ah. I don't know what the difference is.
Plus means you usually unlock something.
Oh, okay.
In this case,
Vast-
another Aether Current.
The vast Fleetfoot is examining the weapon stores with a concerned expression.
Though we hear not each other's thoughts, Generous Hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. I would make a request of you. Please bring us muskets with which to defend ourselves. You can take them from the Nath nearby. 2 would be sufficient.
Game. Game. There we go. Who next? 'Cause I assume we're just
The one's over by
time.
over here.
Okay. The vast hungerer is casting furtive glances in the direction of Mare's Oath.
Fruit. Delicious fruit. The mere thought of it makes our mandibles itch. You know the high ground near Mare's Oath. A great tree grows there. Its fruit is delicious. The ripest fruit falls to the ground, ready to be eaten. Please fetch us 3 of these fruits. Did you want to take one?
Why do you love that fruit so much? That's my only lie.
It's okay. He's got a quest too, or they've got a quest too.
Tiberoid is eyeing you hungrily.
Generous Hunter, we would like to ask something of you. It's not difficult work. We need nunca eggs. 5 delicious nunca eggs. Lay a ninky nunca and harvest its delicious eggs for us.
We wonder, will you never tire of non-eggs, Tiberoid?
You will give me an egg. Several, in fact.
The voracious Vath is examining the Vath nest.
Greetings, Hunter. Does the hunt go well? There is much delicious meat nearby. There is much delicious fruit nearby. We rarely want for food. What we want is for shelter. Rebuilding materials are one thing we cannot hunt. We have no materials. We cannot repair our homes. We cannot build new structures. Please fetch us some Javanian clay. We need Javanian clay to repair our homes. There is much Javanian clay at the Nath Hive. Fetch some there. 2 boxes worth will be enough. I do find it funny keeping the Fall Guys one.
That happened to me one time, yeah.
And then you got your Valid label.
Actually, it was only the Fall Guys streams that got the VOD muted, oddly enough. Speaking of which, I watched, I don't know how old this episode is at this point, but I watched the Fall Guys Among Us Death Battle. I like the ones where they have a lot more fun with it, and I feel like this is the one they've had the most fun with making. Because the stakes weren't that high. Like, no matter who wins, who cares? They're both goofy.
They're both goofy and they're both goofy and they already die pretty often. With that.
Yeah. The funniest thing to me, I think, I guess like spoilers for it, is that one of the advantages that the Fall Guys have above the Among Us characters, the Among Us characters can turn into ghosts, which would be pretty dangerous in a death battle. If it wasn't for the fact that apparently in one of the crossover things that the Fall Guys have done, they just turn into Pac-Man. So they were just like, okay, by that logic, Pac-Man can eat the ghosts. If Fall Guy turned into Pac-Man, Pac-Man eat Ghosts Among Us. And I was just like, that is the wildest leap in logic, but also I can't find a contradiction there. So you know what? Sure. How did you find a way up there? I'm lost.
I walked up a tree.
I don't know if it would be bad to say who wins, because some people don't want spoilers for that, though.
I can imagine who probably won.
Well, who do you think, if you don't know? I won't say.
The Among Us, because they, like, actually have skills.
Ah, here we go.
Like, all of the Fall Guys beans can really do is grab and turn into Pac-Man, I guess.
I mean, you have other things. A, they have the other crossover stuff, so that's like stuff like He-Man or the TARDIS are on the table. And then B, just like there's a decent skill set you get from going through what is essentially like Ultimate Ninja Warrior on a daily basis.
That's true.
And
They definitely have more
living in
athletics.
the crossover.
Yeah, they definitely have more athletics than the Among Us crew. But is it a crewmate or is it an imposter?
I think the way they just did it is it's kind of both. Like it's just a team of Fall Guys and a team of Among Us with some imposters, some crewmates. If I jump around in the Noctis car, I can pretend it's still Fortnite.
At the start.
Snoop Dogg.
I think I talked about this with Peter yesterday, or with the call yesterday. But when Snoop Dogg did a performance at the Game Awards, and like had the little backgrounds, you could very clearly tell a lot of the assets in the background for Snoop Dogg were the stuff from the Fortnite season. Like it was the gold dog statues and stuff like that, and the cars as well. Like, also, they mentioned Fortnite several times while Snoop was on stage. Which makes sense, given he's the current, he is the current festival.
Yeah.
Even if Remix is over, he is still the main person
That
of the
weekend
festival right
didn't
now.
show up last year, but it's not like I was watching it last year.
Alright, you need to kill some, Ninky Nonkas.
You already
Further-
did that. So.
Okay, then we need to head further south.
I'm just doing a bit because I was jumping around in the car and I was like, haha, funny, it's like the jumpy car that I'm forgetting the name of, but I know it's not just a Fortnite thing.
The lowrider.
Yeah. Well, no, it's got a name. So like kind of car with suspension. Is it just called a lowrider?
Mm-hmm.
That one car that Cheech Marin voices in I hope that's Cheech Marin and I'm not just picking a random Hispanic celebrity in Cars.
I think you're right on that one too.
I hope I'm right. I was like such an asshole if I wasn't. Yet again.
It's a ramp. There's a ramp.
Everyone's just like, oh, the Xenoblade map's so bad. At least I can tell altitude.
You say that's like the third or fourth time you said that. I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
But...
And I'm emphasizing my point because this is the third or fourth time this has happened. Watching more Toonami bumpers. I finally made it. Those are fun. I think my favorite of these bumpers. It's really hard to choose because they all have like this very neat and fascinating ways to watch. But like my favorite is when basically down and it's literally just basically run commands and nothing else. There's no footage. There's not like a tagline saying like, "Oh, you're watching this." It's like literally just like what you would get if your computer was like crashing, or at least not running a program right. Except for, funnily enough, the mature audiences warning, which is really funny. It's still in the same style as everything else too, so it's just like in that like basic old computer font. I am dying.
Well, I somehow survived. I'll meet you back at the Nath place.
I haven't picked up the clay.
I'll sit right here and wait for you then. I can't revive you. I don't have a healing class.
I mean, you have a Phoenix down, but...
Oh, crap. You should have said so. You should have said something. I didn't remember.
We can't perform a quest together. That's the reason why you burned the last Phoenix down. Ah, shit.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bubby.
Fine. The shit was I was stimming with my Space Rosa E, and I think I lost my Spyro. Which is annoying because it's cut in half, so...
shit.
Ah, stay on my fucking head. Brain's not that small.
Huh?
My headset fell off.
Uh-huh.
Well, I found my half Spyro, so that's nice. Yeah, not to stim any longer with the E-Pel. Where am I teleporting to?
Your closest location will probably be Alex Shrine. At the center. Lovely.
Reminds me, the stream is just called Bubdy Hangout. I should have called it Bubdy.
Barb the time. Barb the time. That's all I heard was Bubby too. This Discord cut out in the middle of that.
Discord's good because everything's fucking breaking. Okay. On my way. I can find my way out of this place. There it is. Big old hole in the wall. And I love how there's no major teleport near the main location the story thing is happening.
There we go. Goodness gracious.
I almost died again.
I almost died that time.
I mean, you almost died before. Was that all our quests?
Yep.
Huh. So I guess we just turn all 4 of those in and then we're done.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, it's about that time. Isn't it?
It's
Oh,
true.
3 minutes to do that. Hell, it'll take 3 minutes to get there, apparently. Come here.
Trying to figure out where you are. There you are. Alright. This one first. Do you have the Dravanian clay?
Amongst other things, yes.
Thank you, Hunter. That will be enough. Dravanian clay is a special kind of dirt. Dirt from deep beneath the smoldering wastes. Let's combine it with the saliva to make a thick, sticky substance. It is perfect for constructing nests. Have you the muskets?
Among other things, yes.
Thank you, Hunter. With these, we can arm ourselves, defend ourselves. We are of the same blood as the Nath, but even we find it utterly unnerving. They think as the way they think as one, the way they move as one. It is hard to imagine us as the same people.
There's another quest there, but we should probably just turn them in and get to that one next time.
Yes. Which one are you talking to?
I guess the one I'm closer to.
The Hunger. We smell the fruit, and it makes our mandibles itch. So soft and sweet. These fruits are amazing. Thank you, generous Hunter.
We cannot understand why you like this fruit. The smell is disgusting, and the texture is worse than disgusting.
We pity you. Your life is poorer for your bad taste. But that is well. It means more fruit for us. Being non-mind is not always bad, we think.
Do you have the Nunca eggs? Tasty, juicy Nunca eggs. Yes, thank you for these eggs. The texture is irresistible. We could eat 1,000 of them, but 5 will do for now.
We do not understand your liking for Nanka eggs. They are disgusting. You have bad taste.
We cannot understand your dislike for eggs, but this is what it means to be of the non-mind. Not the gnome-mind.
Like, they have more quests too.
No brain cells.
Alright, but for now, we'll wrap things up. Well, I will wrap things up. Continue to watch Star. As Star gets the VOD muted, I mean plays Fortnite Festival, I mean gets the VOD muted.
Oh, the little smile your character gives when padding.
Alright. Alright, but I'm gonna wrap things up on my end. Thanks everyone for watching. I never turned off the headband on my VTuber. Oh well. Thanks everyone for watching.
Good pet forever. I guess we didn't learn about stimming with the space or the estrogen.
Did you drop it again?
No, but I realized it's in my hands. And I put it down. I didn't drop it. I had foresight.
Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. For those who know, I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday, Thursdays are normally a playthrough, although right now we are on break. Next Tuesday will probably be more retro achievement stuff. I have no idea what will be on Thursday, because it's usually the most random one. Friday is Final Fantasy. Currently it's Final Fantasy 14 with Star. Saturday will be nothing, because I have something I have to attend to that is personal. So yeah, if you like what you watch, you can follow. If you like what you watch, you can subscribe. You get access to these nice emotes, as well as a chance to game for the playthrough, and helping support the channel, and helping reach our sub goal of 30 subs. At 30 subs, I'll play through Pokemon, Ultra Sun, I Step Only on. Currently, that is at 2, last I checked. Discord, Raid, Star. See everyone on Tuesday for retro achievement stuff. Until next time, good night everybody.